Okay, good afternoon. We will start with our Saturday art class. So last time we had our presentation about how to draw, the basic way of drawing. Uh, we also discussed the different materials that you need to use. So I hope you are ready with your pencils. So what you need are pencils. Very good. Okay. And also your drawing pad. Do you have your drawing pad? Okay. Very good. Okay. So right now we have visitors. The children of Sir Joel Hoson from NEC and also the children of Doreen. Hello. Yan. So we have Gia, Kyle, and the other one. So right now, we'll start with our discussions. So I'm going to teach you how to draw sketching, how we can make it easy, how it will be easier for you to draw your um, to draw inanimate objects. Okay, so right now you will see. I'll just show the drawing first. Okay, so you will see at the left side the different types of shading. These are the things that we studied last week. We have the cross hatching. Okay, this one is cross hatching. So this is also cross hatching. Okay, that's cross hatching. And then we also have the jar. Okay, we have here the circulism. If you remember, we had circulism. So let me show it to you again. Okay, so this is how we sketch. Okay. So you first draw light lines and then you refine the drawing. Refine the drawing until you are able to define the dark lines, okay? And in shadowing, what you'll need to do is you just draw single lines, then you put it over the others, and then you darken it and define it as to the levels that you wanted. Okay, so this was our workshop last week. Now we have a new subject for drawing. Okay, so how can we draw? How can we draw objects from pictures? Okay, so I'll show you pictures. Okay, for this one, we will draw these vases. Okay, can you see the vase? Can you see the vases? We are going to draw these vases. Okay? So I'm going to teach you how to draw. So I'm going to use the PowerPoint first so that you can follow. So these are the vases that we need to draw. What you need to do...
No. You cannot see.
You cannot see here? Okay, I'll enlarge the... Can you see the vase? Can you see the vase? The vases?
Tyler, this is the base. Yes.
Okay. No. So, what you are going to do you know how to draw different shapes?
No.
Okay, so we'll draw different shapes, okay? You try to draw rectangle. Okay, so we'll draw rectangle first. How do you draw rectangle? Okay. Okay, so to draw a rectangle, two sides are longer. Okay, so we draw a rectangle here. Can you see the rectangle? There. So, can you see? Is it clear? So, when you do drawing, you're going to copy this vase. You're going to copy it. So, what you are going to do is draw a rectangle like this one. So, you just have to put in okay. You see, there's a rectangle already. Okay, so draw a rectangle the same as this one. Okay, draw a rectangle the same with this one. Then, you will try to draw lines like this. Okay. Can you see the lines? Okay, so after drawing the lines, so I'll do this in our PowerPoint so you will be able to see it clearly. You'll draw lines like this one.
Miss Rose,
Yes.
parang wala po yung PowerPoint.
Hindi makita yung PowerPoint.
Opo.
Okay. I'll flash the PowerPoint. Okay. Can you see the PowerPoint? The drawing? Okay, so we did this. Okay, so we did this. We tried to copy this part, and then you're going to draw another line here. Okay, can you see the PowerPoint? So we'll draw another line here. Okay, so with that, you will now follow the shape of the vase. So it's like an oval. So this shape is like an oval. Can you see? So we'll now draw an oval. Okay, so we just sketch an oval here. So after drawing an oval, we are now going to follow the drawing. Okay, so let me show you how it's being done. Okay. So you just follow the shape. Can you see what I am doing? So now you have the shape of the vase. Can you follow? Sige nga, let me see. Hirap? Difficult? So now you have the shape of the vase. Okay, good. Okay, so we will now draw the next form, the next image, this one. Can you still see the PowerPoint? We will now draw a shape of square.
Square.
Square. Okay?
Big square.
So here, you are going to place a square here.
Square. Like square.
Okay, so we have a square. Okay, can you see? There's a square. Okay, so now we will add it in our drawing. Okay, so the square is here. Okay, it's just a little below the rectangle.
Later.
Okay, can you?
Okay.
Okay, see there. I'll wait.
You can do it.
Okay. So now you have the square.
Longer.
Okay, so after the square, we will again draw a line here. So it's 1/3 of your box or 1/3 of the square.
1/3.
Okay?
You can see something here.
Can you see the PowerPoint?
See the PowerPoint?
Yes. Okay, so here below, here, there's a circle. Okay, so we will draw a circle.
It's easy.
Okay, here. So it's not really a circle, it's oval.
Oval.
Yes, oval. Okay, so we will draw an oval. Okay.
Oh, there's
Okay, now you have a new shape, right? Okay, so there's oval there. Okay, and then this is also the center of the square. Just what we did here, we will put another line again. We will put another line again, dividing the square into 3 parts. Okay, so can you see the PowerPoint? We will do the same here in our paper. So we will draw lines just like in the PowerPoint.
Okay.
So we also draw line here. And then we will draw the oval. So we will draw the oval. Okay. So are you able to follow? Can you follow? So after that, we will now draw the smaller vase. Okay. So here, there's an oval here, small at the top. Okay. And then you follow the shape of the oval. Okay. Then the same in the other side. Same with the other side. You draw again a line there. And then you follow the shape of the oval up to the bottom. Then this is flat. Okay. Now we will darken the drawing. Okay. So we will now define the shape. So make it clearer. Okay. Okay. So okay. So now we will now draw another smaller rectangle. Okay. So I'll use different color for this one. Let's draw another rectangle. So there, we draw another rectangle, but we will use a different color so that you will see it. Okay. So we will again draw a rectangle here. Okay. Then the same with the rest. The same with the other rectangle, we will also insert lines here. Okay, so another one here. And another one on top here. Okay. And then what's next? What's next? Another oval. Okay, so we'll draw another oval shape to get the shape of the vase. So another oval from here. Okay. So the same with what we did on the PowerPoint, we are going to draw lines. And then get the shape of the oval. Okay. So after drawing the shapes, the same with what we did earlier, we will follow the oval shape. Okay. And then we finalize the drawing. So what's next? We will now erase the lines. Okay? So are you ready? We will now erase the lines. Okay, so with that, using your eraser, erase the lines. Just retain the shape of the vases. So erase all lines, all boxes, then retain the shape of the vases. It's okay if you'll be erasing some parts of the drawing. You can just define it again. I hope you are being able to follow. Even the lines inside the vase, erase those lines. So now we got to copy the shape of the vase. So we have now the shape of the vase. One vase is done. Then erase as well the other boxes we did with the other shapes. So we just retain the shape, the defined shape of the vases that we copied. We have to do this now because uh, we will do the shadowing after this. Let me check on the children. Oh, very good. Okay, so just continue with your work, continue working on your drawings. So after erasing, you draw again, you define the shapes of the vases. Okay. Sana mama and papa are also drawing, no? Okay, so there. Okay, so next is, are you finished with your drawings? You're still working on your drawings, okay? So what we will do next is we're going back to the original photo here. Okay, so the light is coming from here. The light is coming from here. So you will see shadows from this side. Okay? So last week we did the shadowing. Okay? So we'll do hatching for our drawing. Okay, so what are we going to do? Since the shadow are all here, we will now do shadows like this way. Hashing. Just one line over the others. Repeat it. Okay, so just repeat shadowing here. Okay, so just follow where the shadow are here. So there's shadow here. Okay. That this is more, this is darker. This side is darker. Okay? So you need to increase your lines here. Increase the shadow here. Okay? Then you also have to shadow under here. Okay, check, 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 check. Just keep on checking. Okay, just check. Two checks. Okay, can you see? Can you see that? So we draw the shadow here, and then we did some checking here. Just do check, 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 check. Okay, and then there's some shadow here. Light only, and also here. Just do it lightly, very lightly. Just repeat doing some concave lines. Okay? We call this, from our last lecture, we call it contouring. You follow the shape of the vase. Okay, so that is contouring. It's not a straight line, but a curved line. You start with single stroke and then you repeat until it becomes darker. Okay? So are you being able to follow? Now we'll go to the next part. This one. Okay? The shadow is here. Okay? If you will follow the shadow, it's very dark from this side, then a little lighter from this part. Okay? So we'll do some hatching and contouring again. Okay? So just put lines here. Just follow the shape of the jar. Do it lightly. Just repeat. The darkest part is very near the outline of the jar. Okay? Do it several times until you get the desired darkness of the shadow. Okay, so one line, two lines, three lines, four lines, five lines. Okay. Just keep on repeating. Okay? Just follow the shape of the jar. Keep on repeating. Okay. So single lines down the base. Just few lines down the base. Okay. There you are. Then this part is very dark, the bottom of the vase. So we are going to do some shading here. Heavy shades. Okay. So it's very dark here. Okay. And then you do some checking again. Check, check, check. Heavy checking from here. So there are shadows here. So you can also keep on checking up to that level. Okay. So now we will go to this vase, the third vase. Okay? So the shadows are dark in this spot. Okay, can you see the arrow? Okay, so the shadow is here, from here, going down here, and then there's also shadow from here. Okay, so what we will do is we'll do some hatching shadow. Okay, just one line, single line first. Okay, single line, and then some contouring shadows. Just follow the shape of the vase. Okay, lightly first, lightly. Okay, just single lines first. Okay, until we get to have a contoured shadow. And then when you are done with the single line, then that's the time we will do, or we will repeat what we did. Okay, so just single line first, just follow the shadows, just follow the shape of the vase or jar. And then you see it's very dark from this side, so that's where we are going to repeat the shadows. Okay, repeat here, repeat, keep on just putting single lines over the other lines. Okay, just repeat, keep on repeating until the shadows thicken. Okay, so again, again, again. Okay, and then there's heavy shadows here from this side and here. So we will thicken the base, thicken the baseline, okay? And here, thicken it here. And then we'll again check, check. Just keep on checking. I'll go here again. Okay. So do you see there's also shadow here at the lip of the vase? So we are going to do just few checking here and checking here to give volume to your vase. Okay, so we'll start with this one. So here, check. Okay. Also here, check here, check. Okay, so now we are done. Okay. So let me see. Are you finished with your drawing? Let me see your drawing. Oh, very good. Nice. How about you, Kylie? Let me see, Kyle. Wow, very good. So you keep on practicing, huh? Keep on practicing. Okay. So let me see. Very good. Okay. So for your assignment, okay, I'll give you assignment. Is it okay? I will give you assignment. Okay. 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 So, draw this one. Can you see this? Can you see the jar? Take a picture of the jar. Okay. Then just do what I taught you. Just place a box. Place a box here. Also here. And then do the shapes. This is circle or oval, this part. This is also oval, larger oval. And then these are the lines, okay? The two lines here, okay? So have you taken the picture? Okay, very good. So we are good now. So we practice. Okay, thank you for joining us today. Thank you. Okay, keep on practicing. Bye-bye. Next Saturday again. Thank you.
Thank you po.
Welcome.
Kasi,
Okay, bye-bye.
kasi,